everybody. It's been a little while, but we're finally coming back to the Ocarina of Time Majora's Mask Randomizer. So things may look a little different around here because I've rearranged a little bit. If you remember the last time we tried to stream this, I had an actual dedicated tracker for the combo randomizer, but for some reason it thought that I basically couldn't do anything in Majora's Mask side. And that was leading to a lot of frustration, even trying to remember what I could actually do and being able to mark things off. So what I've done in the meantime is I've discovered that Emo Tracker does, in fact, let me open 2 iterations of it at once. So I have an Ocarina of Time tracker and a Majora's Mask tracker open. And when I was editing the VOD, I went through and basically updated those. And now that's what we're going to be using. Hopefully you can see those okay, and hopefully it's not too confusing. I did indicate which tracker is which on the text at the bottom left there. So let's see how this goes. The last thing really key thing I remember us finding was the Lens of Truth. And that has carried over to Ocarina of Time side. We found it at Majora's side. So that opens up a couple of things, and so the first step is going to be Hyrule Castle Town. So we can do the treasure chest mini game there, and also Fairy Fountain. And hopefully that'll actually let us make some progress. What I could really use right now on kids' side is Deku Sticks or the Kokiri Sword. Either or both of those would be huge. You have to excuse me as I get my throat back in action too. Alright. Don't eat something with lots of dairy before you have to talk a lot, kids. What am I doing? I'm walking forwards like a crazy person. I should walk backwards. If it'll work. There we go. Takes a little fiddling sometimes. Alright, it's still daytime, so first step will be the Fairy Fountain, because that's the thing I can do now. And I know I say this all the time, but let me know if I need to adjust the audio levels on the game, because it is an ever-evolving process trying to figure out what my audio levels even need to be. Things keep changing on me, or I keep learning new things, or I screw something up somewhere down the line. It's a whole thing. I'm a professional, you guys. And the first prize of the stream is money. I expect we're going to see that a lot. Anything else I can do in town while we wait? Doesn't look like. Well, I could try to get the gold Skulltula, but that's not really day necessary. Let's just do the ever-present shenanigans of Ocarina of Time, waiting outside for the time to change. First, kindly throw me out of the gates, please. Thank you. Have I gotten this Skulltula by any chance? Apparently I have. So, we're waiting for night. Hi, chat. How you doing out there? Now the tracker has the treasure chest game in yellow. I don't know why, because I think I should have everything that lets me do it. I'm gonna be mad if it turns out I can't actually do anything here. Okay. Everything seems normal. Place your bets on Oh, I don't have magic. That's why. Great. Hi, Augury. Welp. What else can I do? Can do the Colossus Great Fairy. I can do a few things in the Spirit Temple. That's Hushling. I just don't like hearing Link stretch. I'm just gonna run around in circles. Let's see. Lots of Skulltulas. I don't really want to prioritize Skulltulas too much yet. Could do a couple of things in Dodongo's Cavern. There's a lot of stuff I can do higher up, though. Yeah, let's just head up the mountain and see what we can do from there. But yeah, that was a classic example of taking things for granted. Like, I feel like on other particularly I've been playing a lot of Link to the Past Randomizer. Like, that's probably the one that I've played the most of all the Zelda randomizers. And I've played that so much that it's, like, altered how I play the game normally. Like, I'll think I need to do a special trick when I don't need to because I have the item. But with Ocarina of Time, I still do, think I have something because I'd have it vanilla at that point. Partially inspired by my streams to start playing OT yourself. Oh, that's cool. I'm glad I inspired someone. And God, I imagine going to Ocarina of Time vanilla after you've played only randomizers has to be an would have to be an interesting experience. Just gonna pop in here and get the Skulltula while I can. Don't climb the crate, Link. Hit it. There we go. Ow. I really need to start learning to come at it from the side. Ow. You'd be frustrated by being bound to a certain order progression. I mean, that's fair. I apparently haven't marked, wait, up the... Have to remember how this works. Okay. Now to go up the mountain. Yeah, that is a thing about, like, I want to say, like, the middle generation of Zelda games, where there are elements of open world to it, but there is definitely some what's the word I'm looking for? So they railroad you a bit. And I personally like that. Like, I in theory like the concept of open world games, but oh my god, I get overwhelmed so fast. Alright, let's see if I can time this right. Bullseye. This is gonna be interesting once I get to the wall, because I can't shoot the Skulltulas. Ow. Never been able to do a perfect run of shielding myself from these falling rocks. I could just stop completely, but where's the fun in that? Alright. Only other game you played was Oracle of Ages. Oh man, I really should get back to the Oracle games. I do have both, but when I originally got them for the actual physical Game Boy Color, my copy of Ages had a dead battery, so it wouldn't, like, it would save the game until I turned the game off, and then I would end up having to start completely over, so I just ended up I ended up skipping that one after a while. But then I didn't get very far in Seasons, because Seasons was very confusing to me. So I should get back to them at some point. Alright, got anything good for me? Great Fairy number 2. Not really. You have it on NSO. Oh yeah, they are on NSO now, aren't they? Mountain Trail, Great Fairy. And now for the fun part, braving the inside of the of the crater. Try to do this fast. 44 seconds. Oh boy. Okay, let's see if I can remember how to find it. Run, 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 run. Is that it? So cruel of them to put a time limit on a precarious path. That's not it. Shit. Get back! Get back, Link, to the grotto! Made it. Yeah, people got really upset about Ocarina of Time on the NSO. Like, on the one hand, I do kind of get it that it's not. It like the biggest complaint is that it's not as pretty, because like the emulator doesn't show a lot of like the really pretty stuff. That's the wrong way. I'm beginning to think this isn't actually accessible as a kid. Let's do this later. But yeah, NSO Ocarina of Time is probably not the greatest oh my god version of Ocarina of Time, just because the emulator doesn't display some of the filters and stuff. Although I've heard they fixed that too. But I'm of the unpopular opinion that people blew that issue way out of proportion. Like, it was, to me, it felt like the people who pitched a fit when Sonic had green eyes. Like, it's still the same game. It's still, like, I thought the key thing is gameplay. And Ocarina of Time isn't even that good looking a game anyway, in my opinion. So, like, is it really worth, like, pitching a massive fit over it and, like, making fan art of like crayon drawings and being like, look, this is how NSO works? Yes, that is a thing I saw, and it's just like, really, guys, grow up. Okay, I can't pick that up, so I can't backflip downstairs. I have to take the short way, or take the long way around. Whoops! Not if I don't turn. Oh, great. You know what? Take me down to Kakariko. That seems like an easier way down. People love their nostalgic details to think they had as children, get defensive if you touch them. I mean, yeah. It's just one of those things where it's one of those things where I think I'm just jaded about portions of the Zelda fandom, because, you know, I'm nostalgic for Ocarina of Time, too. It was my, I want to say, like, second or third Zelda game next to Link to the Past. But it's, I don't know, I feel like the fandom puts Ocarina of Time on a massive pedestal and it gets grating after a while. Not that I don't love Ocarina of Time, just there are other games, and if you know, take off the rose-colored glasses, you can see the good qualities in them. Alright, let's see how much I can do in Dodongo's Cavern. Might kind of think of it, this might be better to come back to as adult Link. Let me see what else I can do, see if that tells me whether I should not a whole lot I could do as an adult. Looks like it's mostly Skulltula's kid side. Maybe I should start looking for Skulltula's. See if they get me anything good. Yeah, there's only 2 checks into Dodongo's Cavern. Let's have a look around at the Skulltula's. So I'm close to 20, so that'd give me one more thing. Sorry for getting on a rant there, by the way. I guess that's just a standard thing of, like, everybody has their gripes in their fandoms. Just, basically my point is that NSO Ocarina of Time is 100% valid, especially as an easy access option when they don't release older games these days. See, can I make it before dawn? I mean, I'm not gonna criticize you for starting with randomizers. If randomizers are what you like, then that's what you like. Like, really the only like, it's not even a gripe. I just kind of balk at it ever so slightly, just in a term of, like, oh wow, you know, when you're not super familiar with a game, going it straight into a randomizer feels wild to me. But if that's how you want to do it, that's valid. I had to tie A and B to the right joystick on an Xbox. Oh, that's wacky. I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to criticize it. That's just wacky to me. Thinks I can get the watchtower, but I don't know how. Yeah, there's... Okay, I got that one already. So I'll get the one in the tree and the one at the construction site, and that'll get me to 20. And hopefully the Skulltula family has things. Fun solutions to interesting problems, but makes getting away from Redeads a pain. Oh, yeah. Wait, I have 20 already? Did I miss one? I think I forgot to math. Either way, let's get this one over here and then pop in and see what they have for me. But yeah, controller configurations I will say nothing about, because there have definitely been times I've had to change controls purely for accessibility reasons. Like, for some reason, just as an example, I've noticed that clicking with the middle mouse button, it really triggers arm pain for me. I don't know if it's... Well, it's probably a nerve thing. That everything comes down to the nerves, right? So, if I have to do something that requires clicking and holding the middle mouse button, I will change that as soon as I can, because games should not make you... you should not be in pain to play video games. Some people think that's a hot take, but it shouldn't be. Ooh, that is actually huge. Well, I am glad that I made that decision. I have a, yeah, I have an ergonomic, I guess it does kind of look like a shark fin. That was at the recommendation of my orthopedist, so... Let's see. Alright. Zora River it is. While I'm here, what else can I do in Kokiri Forest? I guess this is proven I should get Skulltula tokens. So let's see. Yeah, get the one behind the Know-It-All Brothers house, and then... Oh yeah, there's a bean patch in here. I don't necessarily like using all my bombs for this, but whoops. But it's what I got. Oops. Throw it! You know what? Never mind. I'll come back for you later. Come on, back. There you go. Quickly checking stuff here. Know-It-All Brothers. Okay. I have to keep going back and forth because the trackers are huge. Do I have... Yes, I do. It's also the Scrubs Grotto in the Lost Woods. Which one is the Scrubs Grotto? Is it here? No. Sorry, trying to think. I'm a little discombobulated from how wonky this seed is. This might be a terrible idea. What trackers do you use? I use the app Emo Tracker. I think it has an option to what's its to indicate location randomizers. This isn't gonna work. Let's do this later. Yeah, I think it can do that. It also has a an internal note-taking system, so you can just write stuff down there, I think. Lost Woods Scrubs Grotto. Which one is the Scrubs Grotto? That's the part that's... It's not this one, is it? It is this one. Progressive strength, sure. That's useful. You don't really have anything useful, do you? Deku seeds. If you had Deku sticks, then we could talk. The music broke. So, sorry, I went to bed. There we go, she's awake. I don't want to keep using bombs, so let's just go to Lake Hylia. Yeah, it sort of just occurred to me I can pop into the shops and see if they have anything. You do not have Deku sticks. But you have a mustardy brown Zora tunic. That's kind of gross. Wait, doesn't these one of these pots have a stick in it, maybe? Yay, I can do more things. Very carefully. Let's see. Torch chests. That is a very easy, quick thing to do. Stick! You know it's one of those days when you're excited about sticks. Alright, first things first. I'm gonna borrow some of your fire. Want to really make sure I don't waste this. I mean, it's easy enough to get another one. I'll just have to go in to a building and come back, but... Saved you in bottom of the well when you accidentally walked into a dead hand spot without a sword. Yep. Sticks are the boon of every child Link, because it's your only weapon if you don't have a sword. Ugh. I risked my stick for nothing. Let's see what the diving minigame has. I also noticed that King Zora's out of the way, so theoretically I could go into... I can't really do anything in there, though. Maybe it's... Let me see something quick. Yeah, no, it thinks that's still locked. Just need to change the settings here. Just to point out that I can get into the Zora Fountain. Can't do too much in Jabu Jabu yet, but it's an option. Anyway, diving minigame. They didn't regenerate. I probably have to actually go into a thing. Yeah, there are a couple of things. So it's definitely an option once I do the diving game. Since I'd be coming back up here to get my prize anyway. Sploosh. That dive animation is always so satisfying. Now, just to play it safe, reset the room. Steak. I also just realized maybe I shouldn't have done that. I hope it still counts my victory in the diving game. Did you remember I won? No, it didn't. Nope! Well, we're doing this again. There we go. Okay, note to self, resetting the room resets the room. Yeah, for some reason I feel like Zelda's Lullaby is always the thing that eludes players the most. Like, if I had a nickel for every time somebody was like, man, I could make progress in this game if I could just find Zelda's Lullaby. That or, you know, the Ocarina itself, if you have all the Ocarina songs and not the Ocarina. Broken Goron Sword. So that's a trade quest check. Where is... Oh, and I should mark off... diving game. You're surprised he came into the stream and was like, I can do Great Fairy Fountain. You were like, already? Yeah. I think that was one of the things I found in Majora's side. I don't remember, though. Okay, let's see. Star Fountain. There's a tree. Great Fairy. Let's start with the Great Fairy. I don't want to poke around too much with Skulltulas while I can. Just hoping I find more bombs soon. Although I need to bomb that too to get in. Well-known milk can be found in Hyrule's Market. Thanks. Yeah, let's just do the fountain, because... Okay, I was gonna be mad because I thought I missed. Oh man. I honestly would recommend playing Majora's Mask properly first because it's a ride. It has a it can be more stressful because it's more strict with like time limit. I will say the time limit isn't as strict as other people feel like, but I feel like that's one that you really want to know what you're doing if you're going into a randomizer. Have at least passing familiarity. Still, I would recommend at least trying it first, just to get a feel for it, because it is a lot. I also highly recommend both Ship of Harkinian and Ship of Harkinian 2 for your randomizing purposes. That's PC ports of Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, respectively, and it really really tightens up a lot of the issues, makes it a lot more of a clean experience, especially things like the shooting gallery. It's Ship of Harkinian, Harkinian, I think. No problem. Yeah, unfortunately it doesn't have combo randomizer yet. But it is definitely and like not all the options are available between both the emulator and ship, but it is definitely a worthwhile investment. I say investment, it's free, but you know what I mean. Alright, to Lake Hylia! Ah, it's a bloopy. Of course it's a bloopy. I'm just gonna run around. I can pick up grass now. I'm gonna go play in the grass and see if I can find some more bombs. Have I talked to you yet? Okay. Good to know. Not you! Fine, I'll go over here to avoid talking to you. Hey, bombs! Guess that was it on the bombs, huh? Alright, let's try something here. I'm gonna see if Forest Shop has Deku Sticks. If it doesn't, then I'll go over to Goron City where I know I can easily get some. And then we're actually gonna do this Lost Woods stuff. You got sticks? You do. It's a single stick. I'll take it. Alright, now let's do the Wolfos Grotto and the like. Bean patch near the what? Near the theater. Ah, it's so nice to be able to do that. GT3 is number 1. Come to think of it, I could potentially do some stuff in the Deku Tree if I wanted to. Because I'm pretty sure it's open. I'm pretty sure I said it to be open without needing to get the sword and shield from Mito. Okay, before we go in there, let's do this. Hey, gave me another stick. Money. Someday I'll make progress. Let's see. Oh, the only things in the Deku Tree are Deku Skulltulas. Well, now that I have sticks, I could do some stuff in the Spirit Temple. Let's do that. Actually, what can I do? Child climb. Okay, I think I know what all that is. Also switching to the Hylian shield before bats burn up my Deku shield. Apparently the prompt was still there. Alright, now ma'am, I don't need any money. I could just really use something progressive, if you don't mind. Well, it's not money. Alright, we'll do the Spirit Temple. And if the Spirit Temple doesn't give me anything new, then we'll see if I can do anything in adulthood. And if not, then we might have to go back to Majora. Do I actually have keys to the place? I don't know. Oh, I can't. Oh, helps if I actually have the stick ready. Oh, I got the infinite stick. Probably wasted because I can't do anything here. Oh, still got it. Can't do anything here. Do I actually have the key for this? I don't. I guess I can't really do anything in here. I had the, throw the box. Thank you. Yeah, I had the keys listed as I had them all. I'm not sure why. Because clearly I don't. Alright. How do I... It's not letting me get rid of the keys. So that's a thing I'm going to have to keep in mind. I can do a couple of things here as an adult. Can get the Scarecrow song. Theoretically, I can do some stuff. Theoretically, I could do some stuff in the ice cavern. That's a thought. Theoretically, I can do some things in Ganon's castle. It might be thinking I have keys, but we'll see. What's that? That's Dompe. I could theoretically try to get the other prize from Dompe. Not thrilled about that, but... Alright, let's start by going to... Let's start by growing up. I also just realized I totally neglected going into the Meadow Maze to see if Saria gave me anything yet, but oh well. I don't know if I can actually do anything yet. Do I even have... Well, I have the Goron mask, but that doesn't tell me if I've talked to Zelda yet. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Apparently there's an invisible fence there. Oh yeah, did I check these? Forest Temple and Sacred Realm Deku Tree. I guess by Sacred Realm they just mean that I have that one. Okay, so Deku Tree has... Whoops. Deku Tree has one. Forest Temple has one. I think I only need to worry about medallions, and I think I don't even need to get all of them. We'll see what it says once I get over here. Okay, Light Medallion and Water Temple. Forest and Spirit Temple. Fire and Great Bay. Oh, that's in, that's Majora's side. Water in the Shadow Temple. And Spirit in the Fire Temple. And Shadow in the Snowhead Temple. Okay, so things got shoveled into Majora's side. Good to know. Which means that Dodongo's Cavern and Jabu Jabu might have a couple of the remains. Alright, let's see if I can actually do anything in Ganon's castle. As allegedly, I can get 1 chest in the forest trial and 2 in the water trial. And I think I know where those are. Oh, and Ganon's castle's just open. That's interesting. So maybe it's set so that once I have once I have the light arrows and such, that I could just go straight in. Okay, there's the water trial. Also, just realized that I haven't marked that I have the bow. I should change that. There we go. That might tell me a few more things. Knee-deep in figuring out Ship of Arcanian already looks so much more efficient. Oh, yeah. It is a little tricky to set up, but once it's set up, it is so good. What's that? Ah, Woodfall Stray Fairy. I like the ice that's still falling on me as I'm in that animation. So, not the most useful so far. Water trial done. And one in the forest trial. Okay, something big looking. Hello! I can get a chest in the shadow trial now. I remember which way shadow trial is. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's over there. I don't have a hook shot or anything. So it thinks I can get it. The question is how. Maybe I can make that? Nope. Almost. I'm gonna throw myself at it until I get it. Hey, I made it. And what are you? Aha! So what's the key? It's the light trial that takes keys, but I can't do that yet. So we are done here. Does Return to Spawn take me to the temple? Yes, good. Stretch break. Okay, so with the hover boots, what else do I have to do here? I could try to get that Skulltula, but don't want to risk my Neko for Skulltulas at this time. I could theoretically hunt for Big Pose. Can get the shooting gallery. There's Dompe. If I remember my old educational shorts, the trick is to not look down so gravity doesn't notice you. And by old educational shorts, we mean Bugs Bunny. Or was that the Roadrunner cartoons? What is Roadrunner not educational? Wile E. Coyote's a super genius, you know. Grand City. Fairy Fountain. Hashinabi, I'm busy. Oh, I can get Sheik in the crater. Give the broken sword. Yeah, Fire Temple is all no. But I can do stuff over there. So let's try that. Basically just kind of seeing what's on the way towards Zora River. If you run into a wall that's painted to look like a hole, you can go through it, but only once. What I learned is that if you see a convenient piano, never play and believe me if all those endearing young charms. So fun. This is gonna sound really like a really strange tangent, but fun story about that. There's an old TTRPG called Toon. I haven't played it, but I've heard my biological father talking about it, and I've like seen books of it. I want to get a copy of the book because what I would really love to do is I want to run a campaign or a one shot of a murder mystery where the calling card of the murderer is the endearing young charms gag. I have no idea how well Who Framed Roger Rabbit style would work in a game like Toon, but I definitely want to look at the book and find out because it seems like a really fun game. Alright, let's see if we can get the under a minute prize with Dompe. Which might be a bad idea because I realize I won't be able to get out afterward. Whoop! I almost rolled directly into that fire. Oh, almost went the wrong way. Yeah. Yay! Alright, let's cheat. This is a convenient trick. If you have a warp song, you can buy yourself a couple of seconds by doing this, not by going the wrong way. Because that pop-up that you can't warp pauses the timer. Okay, we are probably fine. Oh yeah, we're good. Alright, this better be worth it. Ugh. Of course it wasn't worth it. Ain't that always the way? Alright, well, we gotta go back to Castletown. Get around the bend there. Well, let's wait for daytime so we can get to the shooting gallery. I'm not looking forward to the shooting gallery because I'm already bad at it. And it's much harder as an adult. Pardon the impending crash for a second. I missed. Tried to throw my water bottle into the recycling bin. Alright, let's see how terribly I do. Open the door link. Shit. Well, I've lost. Oh, wow. I'm doing terribly. I was doing so well before. Just as it was starting to get away. Okay, those are the hard ones. Last one. Ha! Second try, baby! And it wasn't even worth it. Alright, time to go up the mountain. Well, theoretically, I could do some Dodongo's Cavern stuff, too. As an adult. Oh yeah, there's a lot I could beat Dodongo's Cavern. In theory. Maybe we'll do that. Yay! That was on me. I tempted fate there. Just use one of these to spare my own stock. Hop, 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 hop. And Part of it is me, like, remembering how far I have to go to get to certain things. Loot Goblin was like, rupees, I should grab them. I don't need them. Just have to remember I don't need them. Hush, Navi. Ow. I'm being chased by bats. Oh look, the block actually connects. I swear I keep running into a thing where the block doesn't come out all the way and I can't move it. It's weird. Bomb shoes. Well, Majora bomb shoes. Let's see. That's the wrong tracker. Here we go. Oh, I have bomb shoes there already. Whatevs. I don't have bomb shoes here, do I? No, I don't. Nice thing about Randomizer is I can just do this instead of trying to time the throw with a bomb flower. Come on, up a little. There we go. Yeah, you better run. It's confused. I broke the lizard. There we go. Now it's running away. And since SGDQ just wrapped up, it's appropriate when I say that's never happened before. By the way, I have sometimes come in here without a bow or a slingshot and had to do the trick of like trying to maneuver around the fire. 0 out of 10 would not recommend. I only do that when I'm really desperate. Skeleton key. Ocarina of Time skeleton key? What does that mean? Does that just give me access to all the dungeons? I guess we'll find out. I am very new to the combo rando. I don't know what anything is. Yeah. Okay, that just barely worked. You look like a Majora chest. No, compass. Bridge. And then backroom Skulltula, boss room, and King Dodongo. Well, that key's useless. The skeleton's chest is already open. Da-dum. Alright, Mr. Dodongo Skull, say ah. Ah. jerk. Oh, nope, can't quite make that jump. Maybe if I hover boosted, I could do that. Little thing to keep in mind for later. Excuse me. I should probably start trying to use the hammer for these passages just to save bombs. Let's see, can I hammer you? You're a thing, right? Yes, you are. Nope, doesn't work. That works, though. What? Can I help you? Jerk. So reflexively smashing pots after after the Triforce hunt. Ow. Just on fire, casually on fire in the cutscene, NBD. Alright, boss chest contains... Nuts upgrade. Not all that exciting. But what will be exciting is fighting... That doesn't work. Is fighting our first boss. I feel like King Dodongo tends to be a first boss fight in randomizers. Bum bum. Bum bum ba 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 bum. Almost timed that badly. And done. Man, am I glad that N64 graphics are kind of potato-y, because this would be a massive Festia-phobia trigger otherwise. What's that? Stone Mask? Ooh, Stone Mask. That gives me some things I can do in Majora side, supposedly. Certainly makes some things easier. And our prize is... Kjorg's Remains? Kjorg's Remains. Now, do they do the cutscene? No, they don't. That'd probably have to be my first, after my first, actual Majora's Mask, dungeon. Alright. Next, I want to go up the mountain to do a couple things in the crater. And then head towards Ice Cavern, probably. So hey, if nothing else, progress has officially been made. We've beaten a dungeon. Between this guy and Bowser, what is it with giant royal reptiles dying due to their recklessness around lava? I wouldn't be surprised if there's some Japanese mythos around that. Like how every turtle in any video game ever is basically Gamera. Bye. You played yourself. That almost ended badly. Yeah! Pfft. Wasn't expecting that. What say you? Dongero's choir gives 10 bombs. Okay, cool. Never doing Dongero. How do I have no idea how it lets me, I know how to change the item. Does this work? No. Maybe it only, maybe the most recent item is the only one that works. That'd be kind of a bummer. Alright, let's see if we can find the Great Fairy. It's not that way. I've learned the lesson. Probably should have come in from the other way. Yeah, I need to come in the other way. I came up here for nothing. I'm fine. I wonder why I didn't come this way sooner. Maybe I just didn't have anything I could do in here yet. Alright, first order of business. Actually, let's save that for after because getting back might be tricky. Alright, ma'am. Miss Great Fairy, please. I don't need money. I don't need arrows. I don't even need sticks anymore. I just need something that will let me make progress. And she says, fuck you. Alright, let's see if Sheik gives me anything better. Alright, line up the shot. Made it. Whoa, almost went off the edge. Hello. That's good. It doesn't think I can do the Shadow Temple yet, but at least it gives me a shortcut to the village. Speaking of, Sheik in the Forest is still yellow. Oh, I can get, You can get the Sun Song. What's that? That's the Skulltula. Wonder why I didn't do the Royal Tomb sooner. Maybe I just forgot that I could do it because it's still marked in yellow. Because I still don't have magic. Alright, now for the fun part. I don't even bother with fancy navigation. I just plow straight through the pits. And I didn't even get screamed at. That's a new record. Hey, Minuetta Forest. That unlocks some things over here, too. So I guess songs are still placed in song placements. That was a good sentence on my part. Like, song locations are always going to be Ocarina songs. That's what it looks like. But I mean, hey, since we've got it... Hopefully it doesn't tell me I have to go outside to do this. Okay, good. So then I can get what Sheik has here. Ooh, Song of Time. Now the important question is, does that transition over to Majora's Mask? I guess we'll find out if we go on Majora's side. But with that note, I really need to use the bathroom, so we're going to take our break early. So we're going to be back in 20 minutes and continue from there. I guess go back to the ice cavern. Or back and go toward the ice cavern, which is where we were heading to begin with. So, see you in 20 minutes. Okay, we're back. And it looks for some reason like we're not getting game audio? Or the game audio went really quiet again. How's that? Let me know how that is. I don't know what's going on with my audio lately. I apologize. Anyway, so I've got a couple of things. Basically, I looked at the tracker over break, and there's, I think there's a Skulltula that I can grab here after dealing with this asshole. And then we're gonna head towards Zora River and do the ice cavern. That always scares the crap out of me. But, especially if I don't hit him. There we go. What say you, Hintbot? East Clocktown is way the hero. Thanks. It seems like it's a good level now. Okay, good. I apologize. I don't know why it keeps adjusting. Plundering Zora Hall is a foolish choice. Zora Hall is... Is that here or is that Majora's side? I don't remember. I guess we'll find out. Let's see. I think it's this... Nope. Although that's gonna... I think I locked myself out of the, Unless, this is also open. Yeah, I locked myself out of getting that Skulltula. Whatever, it's just a Skulltula. And I realized that I walked right past the shortcut to, Zora River. Assuming I can do it as an adult. I don't see any reason why I couldn't do it as an adult, but I guess we'll find out. Oh yeah, I should be big enough for that. I don't think there's anything I can do in here for the moment because it's daytime. So up we go to Zora Fountain. And thankfully his weepiness is out of the way. Listen, sir. Is that just rupees? Looks like it's just rupees. It's just rupees. Man. Alright, let's see what drowning myself gets me. Not even worth it. Hey, you know what that does? Absolutely nothing. Ooh, almost didn't make that. Alright, one of my favorite themes in the game. Listen, I had enough of your freezing in the Triforce hunt. Oh. I couldn't control myself well enough to get out of that. Where'd it go? Ow. Come on. Shocking news of the day. Ice physics are slippery. Ow. Just get cut straight in half, don't worry about it. Where's the last one? Where's the last one? There it is. Don't know how I didn't see that. Ow. Enough of your freezing. How dare you? Freezes you twice. That's just me. That's standard around here, I think. I've always hated this room. Ah! Jerk! Whoa! Whoa. Ah. Shoot! Shoot! Sometimes I can get these guys before they freeze me. Alright, it's time to release the bugs. Goodbye, bugs. Hope you survive in this drastically different climate that I have suddenly thrown you in. Now, the real pain in the ass is doing the ice cavern with only one bottle of blue fire. The bugs will find a way. Life, finds a way. The way might be death. Oh, I see. That pattern is like the template of a map sketched on the chest. That makes sense. That's cool. I'm not sure which check that is. Might be vanilla for all I know. Now this is the part that I always struggle with, is remembering which way to go in this in the main chamber here. And if I get it wrong, I will have to go back and get more blue fire. And survey says I got the right one. Looks like another stray fairy. Stone Tower stray fairy. And that's just a compass. I may as well grab it, just to say I have it. Ow. I think playing randomizers in Archipelago has just ingrained in me to get every check, even if I don't necessarily need it. Because in Archipelago, the way you build up points to get hints is by finding checks. So if you find a certain number of checks, then the game allows you to ask for a hint. So sometimes it's worth it to just grab something that isn't useful just to get that point. But this is not Archipelago. But I do still plan to someday do a big multi-world Archipelago with several games, including Ocarina of Time. Oops. That works. Trying to do this carefully. Damn freezy bats. Thank you for helping me stick the landing. I wonder... Can I parkour this? No, I can't! Okay, we're doing this the old-fashioned way. That's your butt clench moment for the game. Oh, I gotta reset. Bye! Oh, I missed one? Or did I miss one? Ah! Ha! I got you that time, bitch! Bye-bye. I imagine there's a way to do this in a way that I don't have to throw one off the edge to get a new one and reset, but I am not that gamer. Here's the annoying thing. I need to use this to get into the boss room, and then once we're done, I'll have to go back in to get another blue fire to revive King Zora. That's not gonna work. Do this the old-fashioned way. I was really tempted to try to hover boots my way over there, but it's way too far. Get down, you. I can, however, make it from there. Alright, time for the easiest boss fight in the game. Blink and you miss it. And our prize is... Ugh. But, we also get the... Ooh. So that's our way into the best temple in Majora's Mask that I'm blanking on. Lesser Dog seemed angrier than I remember. Allow me to just angrily huff my way out of the room. Prize is a waste of money. Stone Tower, that's the name of that dungeon. If I did a forward swing, that wouldn't have... Ah! Took a blind jump and it didn't work. I'm playing sloppy because I'm trying to get this over with. That works. Oh, for... Found a shortcut up only to beef it. Will you? Oh my god, why is that jumping so fiddly? I just want to get some blue fire, man! Okay, focus. Center. Line up your jump. There we go. Ooh, and there's a gossip stone I don't think I've checked. Goron Village is on the way of the hero. Okay. You know, I talked about it on Plurk the other day, but I don't know if this is a hot haha take or not, but I really love the aesthetic of A Curse of Eternal Winter. Like, it's just... It's one of those curses that's, like, really horrifying if you think long enough about it. It's just... It's so intimately evil. I love it. Alright, Great Bay Ferry. Okay, what is next for our hero? Oh, I forgot to mark those off. Can't do Fire Temple. Nothing to really do in Dodonga's Cavern. There's some stuff to do in Gerudo Valley. I may have to stealth my way through, but it's worth... Oh. I could try to stealth my way through, but if I get caught, I can't get out. So I'd have to just warp away. What's on Majora's side? Anything good there? Can try a few things in Majora. I really don't want to do the shooting stuff. D2, what's a mystery? I can do this. Ooh, I can do the spider house. Honey and Darling. Treasure chest game. Carnival chest. There's a few things I could try to do in Majora. Eternal Winter is fun because you get a lot of limited resources by way of most key starting points and most food chains being inaccessible. Yeah. That's what I mean when I say it's so intimately evil. It's like you really have you get really really nerfed and have to really scrap for stuff. All right. Later, Augury. Thanks for staying around. Thanks for hanging out. Alright, so I'm going to do something a little funky here. I'm going to go towards Gerudo Valley. I'm going to try stuff there. If I get caught, then I'm going to warp to the Spirit Temple and see if I can do anything there as an adult. And if nothing comes of that, then I'm going to go back to Majora's side. Especially because we can see if the Song of Time passed over to both games. Because if it did, then I will feel a little safer doing things in Majora's Mask. And that will be huge for progress. And no sign of big pose along the way, unfortunately. Oh. Hit the wall. Come on. Turn opponent. Oh my god. Are you seriously stuck? There you go. Opponent doesn't know how to pathfind by herself. Ugh. Alright, I've never done this without getting caught immediately firsthand. So let's see if I can actually make this this first hurdle as stealth. Hushling. I'm gonna get caught. I'm gonna get caught. I got caught. Alright, I can't do anything. Oh. What? That's new. See, normally when you get caught there, they throw you in jail and you need the hook shot to get out. So I guess that's a new rule. So maybe I can do this. I thought I couldn't go around this way because I thought they'd see me. Where is she? What is she doing? I can't see. Alright. This part's always a little scary, trying to get target before she does the spin attack. As a reminder to viewers, the spin attack is insta-kill if she hits you. Well, insta-KO. Thankfully, the shield does block it. So just gotta really keep the shield up and also give her enough distance. Booyah. Okay, so they drop keys. Oh, good. I only had to save one of them. There! Now we don't have to worry about stealth anymore. Which I believe opens a few things for me. I could do the Gerudo training ground. Parts of it, at least. That's huge. Gerudo Training Grounds is basically the hype cave of Ocarina of Time. Could also theoretically do the archery game, but I really want to avoid that as long as possible. Now the tracker says that I can get the chest at the top of the tower of the fortress. So I'm gonna try for it. Oh, that didn't work. See. Can I make it? Holy crap, I made it! That was a lot further than it was. The prize is a piece of heart. Alright, let's do some Gerudo training grounds. Can't do too much, it looks like, but... Ah, and that is what the skeleton key does, because I have all the keys I need. That'll be huge. Like, that is a big treasure trove of chests in there. Snowhead Stray Fairy. And another Stray Fairy. Stone Tower. no reason not to do the maze first, really, since we have the keys. What are you? What? I am very confused by how this is supposed to work. But I guess it just already has the keys in there, but I don't know. I guess the skeleton key is there on top of the existing keys. That's bizarre. Ooh! That gives me some stuff to do in Majora. Gives me one thing to do in Majora, but, you know. That's really the only real problem with Majora's Mask is some of the checks in it get like some of the times it rewards you with a mask that does exactly one thing. Ooh. And with that, I have all the title deeds. Link likes to climb the walls in these corridors. Hey, Matt. Good morning. We're finally at the point where we might be making some actual progress, so... Ooh, that is very good. Opens up quite a lot in the Fire Temple. I feel like I'm pretty much just... Like, just as I'm at the point where I'm like, well, we might have to go back to Majora's Mask now, it's like, nope, here's more stuff you can do in Ocarina. And, yeah. We, since you just showed up, we just discovered that, I found a skeleton key into... That was weird. I found the skeleton key into Dodongo's Cavern, which gives me the keys to all the dungeons. But apparently that doesn't erase the existing keys, so I've just been getting useless keys. Come down here and fight like a man. You know, that's the thing that's always lived rent-free in my head from The Little Mermaid, is the, like, right after the big scuffle with Sebastian and Louis the chef, As he's like tearing the kitchen apart, and he just yells, "Come out, you little deep squeak, and fight like a man!" And the Sora tunic. Are the tunics the same color? Almost. Let's see. That's everything I can do on this side. Only other thing I can do now is the Stalfos side, and then that's it in here. Then we can try out the Fire Temple for size. That's probably the cleanest fight I've ever had with a Stalfos. And it's just a key. Alright. What is that? That's the Grand City platform. Alright. Holy crap, there is a lot I can do in the Fire Temple with all the keys. Pretty much the only thing I can't do is stuff with the that require the hook shot. Oh, I want those. Shortcut. I love worlds where there are plants that can just levitate. Who needs roots when you can fly? Oh, I should change if I'm gonna go into the fire. Oops, not those. Yellow seems like an appropriate color for fireproofing. Fireman Link. Down into the depths we go. Have to refresh my memory a little bit on what's where. Now I'm really reenacting being a fireman, using the hammer to break into rooms. It's not an axe, but you know. I should be targeting, but there's a lot going on in here. There we go. Ah yes, and the 1.0 version of the Fire Temple that got changed for religious sensitivity. Ah! Not my shield. Don't make me cut it out of you, bitch. Why did I... There we go. Cause could not hit it for a sack of beans. There we go. I'll take that. Which Sculptula is that? I'm just guessing because I can't tell which one's which. Oh yeah, this is the boss tuber, isn't it? Ah, where'd it go? That was weird. I'm gonna get you! What? You almost got me there. Which room is that? Just say that one. Now this I remember is the boss key room normally. And yep, there's the key that I don't need. I do love that this emulator uses like themed chests to tell you what's in them. But it can sometimes lead to disappointment. It also makes it harder for me to remember which chests are which sometimes. Theoretically, I could fight Volvagia right now, actually, if I have the boss key. Is there a way to tell if I have the boss key? Doesn't say. I mean, I don't think there's any reason why... Deku stick upgrade. The glowing blue sticks from the burning bush of Moses. Yeah, I see no reason why I can't just jump right into Volvagia fight. Although, I have to see if I can reach her. That's the, there's the rub. Maybe? Let's try it. Because if I can, if I can reach her, there's no reason why I shouldn't do it now. Because then I could just come right back into the temple to finish up on collecting items. Holy crap. Oh, nope. Don't actually have the boss key. Good to know. So I guess the skeleton key is everything but the boss key. Key? I can't tell from here. Yeah, it's another key. Room open. I will say dungeons are a little bit less exciting now that I know I still need to collect the keys. Well, need, quote-unquote. Couldn't target in time. Alright. Does the hammer do anything to you? No. Ah! The old streamer curse. I never get eaten by the legs until I'm, you know, streaming in front of people. Is that another key chest? Looks like. Ah, yes. I'm getting war flashbacks from this room now, because the last time Tom Fox did a full Ocarina of Time randomizer stream with crowd control, he was basically stuck in the fire temple because he had he was trying to get to the Skulltulas in the attic with the Scarecrow song. But the crowd kept either killing him or giving him low gravity or high gravity so that he couldn't make the jump where he needed to. So it was literally, I want to say, an hour and a half of just going through that corridor multiple times. Like, even just trying to get to the thing he was stuck on. And that's why I am afraid of doing crowd control someday. I do definitely want to do crowd control sometime. Like, as terrified as I am, it is a lot of fun being on the giving end, so being on the receiving end might be interesting. I just want to make sure that I have a good-sized audience for that to make it worth it. Either that or just price things low enough that people can do a lot of stuff with the freebies that crowd control gives you daily. This is my favorite part of the game, the boulder maze. I swear I have, like, really weird hyper-specific memories of playing this with my old friend Damien. And, like, this room in particular just evokes the sensation of being in his room at, like, 3 in the morning trying to do this dungeon. Double checking, I do not have the map yet. Nothing this way. I love how the boulder just politely turns the other direction after hitting you, like, oh, excuse me. Not great checks so far. Just checking some things. Okay. Sorry, trying to orient myself here. It's a little weird having 2 trackers on at once. Okay, this is a risky shot. Okay, we're good. Ugh. I feel like I'm gonna look back at my old VODs and just see, like, some gossip stone somewhere that I forgot about telling me that the Fire Temple is a foolish choice. Because that feels like that would be my luck. There, I have opened the shortcut. So that's another key chest. It has, I swear it has like the faintest shade of pink that makes me think it might be something else. And that's just the way out. Side and Boulder Maze upper. I may have missed one down there. That looks like a big thing. What are you? Ooh, hello. So we're making pretty good progress here. Hasn't all been perfect, obviously. But at least I feel like I'm actually finding things that let me do stuff. Just trying to, whoops. Trying to see what else is in here, because I feel like I missed a chest. I did. Ah, I found the boss key. So now I could fight Volvagia if I so desired. Since I'm here, I'm gonna wait on that though. I love having the hover boots for that sense of security going across those gaps. Oh boy. This is the part I always have a little trouble with. So I think there's a hidden thing somewhere around here that I always forget about. In fact, you know what? Let's go the other way, just so... see if I can find it. Yeah, there it is, that door there. Ow. Always hated this room. And it's just a key. sort of hate about a room full of random fires and boulders rolling around freely. You know. Trying to hit the pot. Break the pot. It's your one job, Link. Can I just say, like, I take issue with some of the memes around Zelda games. Like, I feel like they're a little too samey sometimes. But I love the jokes of, like it always tickles me when I see, like, Link cosplayers at Ren fairs and just get in front of a pottery stall and just with photos of them with really big eyes, or somebody, like, trying to block them from getting in or something. And that's another key. So this the dungeon hasn't been a total wash because the boomerang's pretty big, but hasn't been great so far. That just opens that room. Okay. Let's drop this. Whoop! Get thrown back by my own force. Ah. Problem is I have trouble stopping before walking into that thing. I think I am going the wrong way. Friggin'. Yeah, I had to cut across and I went the wrong way. Ah! Ah! It's this room that makes me wonder if this is how Punchy feels when he plays the first Silent Hill game. If you've ever seen his speedrun from 2018? I want to say 2017 or 2018 HDQ when Punchy ran Silent Hill. He talks about how he has to allocate time to stop when he's running, and says his quote is, "Harry controls like a car." Ah, I didn't even think I was that close to that. Alright, go quickly, quickly, quickly. Ha. Your Jedi mind tricks don't work on me. Ah! Come on. Why am I having so much trouble with this? Die! Bloody hell. There you go. There we go. And of course, this is when everything starts itching. Sorry, arm really itches. Ugh. There we go. Okay, for a second I thought the music broke. It does that sometimes, where the music will either keep playing or just stop playing altogether. Whew, and this is my favorite room. That's what just occurred to me. Oh, I need the scarecrow for that one. Okay. I was like, I feel like I'm missing a chest. Now it's just the map. Ow. Well, I nailed it. Ow. I lied, it's the compass. Yeah, all that's left now is to fight Volvagia. I don't even really need to do this, but it's kind of fun. Oh, come on, really? Okay, fine, I'll step on it. There. Stupid fiddly, puzzle mechanics. Whee! And... whee! It's Volvagia time, baby! I went the wrong way. I was even looking at the compass and seeing myself going away from the boss marker. I never said I was a smart Saria. Just because I'm in the sage of the forest doesn't mean I'm smart. Yes, I'm gonna do that every time we use this boss fight, which is exactly twice. See if that gives me a little extra damage. never exactly sure what the strategy here is. Other than just don't get ensnared, I guess. Next phase is the falling rocks. My only real gripe with this boss fight is that it's very samey. Because there isn't really any strategy to speeding up the process. You just get the one jump hit on her. If I had the Bigron sword, then there'd be more damage I could do to speed this up, but alas. And the last prize is a key. The only thing of value in here was the boomerang. Let's see. I still could theoretically do some in the Spirit Temple. Jabu Jabu is green now. So I could go back and do that. Oh, and I can... Why couldn't I do that before? Oh, I guess because I didn't have sticks and couldn't get in there. Alright. I'm gonna go back to being a kid. Because there's some stuff I can do back there. Then I can also duck into the Spirit Temple again and actually do some stuff in there, hopefully. Ooh, it's nighttime too. Perfect. Exactly what I was hoping for. Watchtower. Can I do the watchtower with just a boomerang? I guess I can try. that hit anything. Yeah, it doesn't look like it can actually hit it. So I couldn't do this before because I didn't have sticks. But now I can bring fire to the Gorons. And hopefully Darunia doesn't send birds to eat my liver. That's a mythology joke. Can't do anything about his bad mood yet, though, because I don't have Saria's song. Whee! And for funsies, let's see if I can light these. Yes! Oops. Trying to... Ah, I lost that one. I was trying to put it away. Okay, I'm never entirely sure what the timing on this is. Ah. Okay, it's in, but did I get the right one? Nope. Well, thanks for the extra bombs. Ah. Yes, just throw willy-nilly. That's how you do this. I think the idea is to set it off when the happy face is facing that way, but it's hard to aim that right and time it right. Yes! And it's a stray fairy. I mean, theoretically, the stray fairies are also good to get, because if I get them all, there's another check. But it's not exactly useful for progress. Let's get away from this thing before it grinds me to dust. So yeah, I'm gonna run back to... I'm gonna take the shortcut to Kokiri Forest. I'm gonna quickly duck into the Sacred Forest Meadow to see if Saria will give me a song or if I've gotten it already. And then we're going to Jabu Jabu, and maybe that'll be the last thing of the stream. See how long it takes. Because I usually end around 8. And I'm starting to get hungry, so... Just gonna tank these shots, I don't really care. Mostly I just don't want to switch back to the Deku Shield to, actually deflect their shots. Ow. Ah. Thought she would have given me a song. Guess not. Don't know why it's not on my list, though. Maybe it just thinks that I... Yeah. It thought that I didn't have, access to her, I guess. Pro dodges. Oh, it's nighttime though. Is there a oh, maybe it's just as adult. I was just spamming buttons there. Waiting for the cutscene. Let's duck down here because I need a fish. Man, sometimes I'm tempted to go through this game again and just, like, look at everything. Just because I'm wondering, like, if there was an in-game hint as to why you needed to give a fish to Jabu Jabu. Maybe it's what the sign says. I'll look at the sign once we get out there. Yeah, some of this stuff is, like, so ingrained in me that it's like, I don't even remember how I knew to do this. it just says don't disturb him. No. Time to make an offering to the Lord Jabu Jabu. In everyone's favorite dungeon. Oh, I see. It doesn't do the cutscene, he just opens his mouth. Little things that the randomizer changes. Oh, I should have my boomerang ready. She acts like I've met her already, but it's not how this works. I do need to go down here, though. Okay, just... I've done this a billion times, but do you ever have that, like something is so ingrained that you really should remember everything, but it all kind of blends together? I had that moment, because I was like, wait a minute, is there a Skulltula in here? Okay, so we can get the 30 prize when we get back around to Kakariko. Where's Ruto? Did I leave her up there? Oh, I threw her up there already. Ow. Get on the switch, Link. Oh, shit, I actually got that to work. I wasn't even trying. Just waiting for the, thing to come down. Or is it not going to come down until he's dead? No, there it is. Try to keep moving around too, because there's this idle animation Ruto will do where she'll like make a weird noise and flail her arms. And I have dropped her before from how much... Whoops! Helps if I go the right way. I'm distracted by talking so much. But yeah, her idle noise startled me as a kid, and I ended up accidentally throwing her into the water, and I had to go all the way back to get her. Other way. Whoa, lag spike there. Another lag spike. Why we lagging? Oh, I hate that I'm gonna have to do this with Deku Sticks. I have to do this whole thing with Deku Sticks. Ugh, gross. Come on. Come on. The ancients are a betrothal ritual carrying your nude intended on your head through the palace with godfish. I have to say, it's a very contentious ritual, too, because I've never quite understood the appeal of Ruto as a character, just because she's so mean to you basically the entirety of this level. And of course, then they do the clingy the clingy accidental fiance thing, which is, let's just say, the only series that really got away with that trope for me was Ranma 1/2. Now here's a implementation of my surviving strategy of Jabu Jabu, which I like to call abs. Always be strafing. So that'll be the compass. Yeah. I'm the one trying to save your ass here, princess. Oh wait, do I have Deku Nuts? Because I learned a little trick the other day. Nice clean clearing of this room. Bottle! That's useful. Too bad we couldn't have gotten that before Ice Cavern, but oh well. God, I hate these claw things. That's the way out. Oops. The effect in these rooms always messes with my head a little bit. Ah, this tentacle has defenses. Feel proud of myself for evading that one. Come on down. Let's see, I think it's this one that was blocked by the tentacle? Yes. coming up is my least favorite boss fight in the game. I would dare say this is the hardest mini-boss of any of the series. But we'll see if I can do a trick to speed the process up a little. Hey, Twin Mold's remains. That doesn't seem like an ideal way to get engaged. I don't know why your mother has a giant centipede god's head. Alright, let's see if I can do this. Now what you do is you pull out a stick and assert your dominance. Back, fiend! And then... Yes! Thank God, because I used to spend literal hours on that mini-boss in the old days. Get that out of my middle slot just to just for safety's sake. Let's quickly go down here and get rid of this guy just because I don't want to deal with him. There, see? That's how you put a box on a Switch. I forgot to mark those. Alright. It's gonna be interesting trying to do this with only sticks as my weapon. Always had a little trouble doing this. There we go. Get down, Link. This is probably the most interesting boss fight in the game, though. It's got a lot of interesting... the strategy mostly stays the same, but the different phases are interesting to me. And once again, gotta implement abs. Always be strafing. I don't know if that keeps it down longer or not. Ah! here's where it gets tricky. Oh god. I was trying to strafe. Shit. Man, am I glad that I got the double defense early on. Come on. Alright, now we can start actually getting zapped. Start actually trying to do damage. Whoops. Somehow it missed me there. Ah! That was an awkward position. I couldn't really strafe around that. Booyah! Akira death time. Oh! Majora hookshot. That's really good, actually. Okay. Twin Mold's remains. Hookshot. And we've completed Jabu Jabu. Is it late enough that I can get the Skulltula over there? I can't tell. I can. That's the wrong tracker. That's still the wrong tracker. There we go. Well, I said in the beginning of the stream, I had to have 2 trackers up at once here to do Majora and Ocarina of Time. Let's see. I don't know if I can actually do all this. I'll tell you what. I don't know if I can actually... if it actually counts... what's the word? What am I trying to say? I don't know if it actually considers me to have done the stuff with Zelda yet. So I'm going to go to Hyrule Castle and see if I can, or if I have. Because then if I have, then I can also do Lon Lon Ranch now. Of course my ears start itching. So yeah, we're getting to the point where it's probably time to wrap up soon, but I want to at least make it till 8. So there's still things I can do. And then next time we're probably gonna start going Majora side. Because we got a lot of good stuff that opens up a lot in Majora. To be honest, I was expecting a little bit of back and forth today, because that's what we were doing last time, but... Oops, all Ocarina of Time. I might at the very end actually just peek into... You know, since I'm here actually, I may as well peek into Termina and see if I have the Song of Time over there as well as here, because if so, then I will be much more comfortable doing stuff in Majora's Mask. So let's find out. Yes! Very good. So, making a note of that. Song of Time. But it is going to have to be later. Because I have stuff I want to do Ocarina side. Nope, that doesn't work. I thought I could be sneaky. Maybe if I disguise myself as a... Whoop, wrong button. Maybe if I disguise myself as a Goron, they won't suspect a thing. Come on. This is the part I always have trouble remembering what the most efficient path is. Nope, too close. It's fine, I'm a Goron. Ow. They took off my mask. Can't believe Link is a Scooby-Doo villain now. There we go. No! What? Come on. I had it. That's not fair. It's gonna be night by the time I get over there. Let me through. Let me through. God damn it! Why? What am I doing wrong? Fuck it. What else can I do? I don't want to fight with this all day. You know what, let's just see if Lon Lon Ranch is actually doable. There's stuff I can do over there anyway. so there's plenty of Skulltulas I can grab around here. And then I'll pop back out, wait till day, see what happens. And then I guess the last thing of the day will be, getting the, Skulltula reward. Oh, come on. Hit the Skulltula. I hate the boomerang. Come on. There! Sheesh. Not... Tree, house window, and then the back wall and the rain shed. Excuse me. Started spamming B button, but I don't have a sword. Should be somewhere around here, right? Or is it the next one? Do you mind? There it is. Stop following me, you jerks. So this is another really weird tangent. So, 8-Bit Drummer, once upon a time, when he was posting highlights on his YouTube channel, and one of the highlights was basically telling people not to beg for gift subs in chats because that's rude. And in the middle of him doing this, somebody did it again, and he just blurts out, "Don't beg for subs, you titty!" Just the way he said that has lived rent-free in my brain since that video came out. So now anytime I'm really frustrated at something and I like blurt out like something with that emphasis, like, "Do the thing, ya titty!" That's just I just mentally fill that in my head. I think the rupees were going into the wall there. Whatever. Oh, right. You guys are going to be a problem. I was about to put my controller down. Couldn't. It's not quite dawn. I couldn't time that perfectly. Whatever. let's see. Is Talon in the barn? He is! Okay, quickly going to do some cheatsy strats here. Oops. Alright, well, I generally know where they land, so... Alright, last one's always a little tricky to find. Wait, is that it in the grass? There we go. Ugh. Talon, you're useless. Alright, let's see if Melon will give us something good. Did I do this already? Weird. Well, I did the chickens. Still can't do the watchtower. Alright, I'm just gonna turn in the 30 Skulltula check at Kakariko, and then we're gonna end it. Feels like this was a really short stream, but it's been about 4 hours, and I'm definitely at the point where body's like, I'm done. Shame I couldn't get 2 more tokens to kill 2 Skulltulas with 1 token. I don't know. It's you there in the back. Ooh, wee. So things got a lot easier Majora side. Let's see. Where is Skulltula's 30 tokens and Fierce Deity Mask. That's a good note to end off on.